I made it here first. Perfect. Judging by your uniform, you must be the new arms master brought on by the church. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Professor. I am Lorenz of House Gloucester. Had you not been suffering from amnesia, you would have heard plenty of great things about my house. My condolences, by the way. I know that must have been difficult. May Sothis bless you with a fast recovery, or so they say. I decided to arrive a bit early just to get a good idea of who our new instructor is going to be. I'm sure you've heard this already, but I must say, you look quite young. Certainly you can't be our age. Just good genetics, perhaps? Sharp-faced too, and you carry yourself well. You must be a noble. Is what I would say if that were possible. Sadly, it isn't. Should a noble go missing, their house would immediately begin a search and cause an uproar. Since nothing like that has happened, you must unfortunately be just a commoner. Don't let it bother you, though. Anyway, I also wanted to warn you about Claude. I'm not sure if you've met him, but he can be quite the...
And that's where I butt in. If you want to badmouth me to teach in private, you're gonna have to be sneakier.
Claude? When did you get here?
I got here when you did. You were acting pretty suspiciously, trying to slip quietly out of our previous class, so I thought I'd tag along from a distance. Everyone else got curious, so they started following me, following you. Speaking of which, why don't you all introduce yourselves to teach?
Sorry about that, Professor. We didn't plan on sneaking around the monastery, but Lauren started it. I bet he just wanted to get a head start and show off. He likes trying to impress every teacher here.
Nothing wrong with that. You're all well aware that our professors have to fill out evaluation forms for all of us. It only makes sense to make a good impression.
Sure. Anywho, I'm Raphael, and this here's Leone. Leone? It's rude to just stare, ain't it?
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to size you up, to be honest. I've heard a lot of things about you since you arrived at the monastery, you know? It takes a whole lot to actually impress Captain Gerald. I am still trying to this day. You must really be a cut above the rest, huh? Good. Just means we're going to be learning from the best. Not a lot of people are good enough to use both magic and be good at swordplay. Maybe you'll teach us a little on how you manage to deal with so many spinning plates.
Someone's eager. Fair warning, Teach. She hates all the reading that this class does, though. She's been dying to do some real practical work. I'm kind of worried she's going to leave us all in the dust if she keeps it up.
Hey, Professor. You remember me from yesterday, right? Here's hoping we have a good school year. Or whatever's left of it anyway. I'm sure you'll be sweet and give us all good grades. Right? Oh yeah, this is Marianne. Say hi.
Oh, hello, Professor. I hope we get along.
Huh? Is that it? You could have said something about yourself. Well, baby steps, I guess. I hope you don't mind, Professor. She's just a bit shy. But you'll see, once you get to know her, she's a real sweetheart. She's, like, pretty smart, too.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Those two really couldn't be more different. My name is Ignatz. Truth is, I'm one of the few that didn't hear the rumors floating around about you. But Claude has told me plenty. He says you're already a great teacher.
Well, that's just my impression. We'll definitely still need to see it for ourselves.
He says that, but I know Claude pretty well at this point. He's a great judge of character, usually. Oh, right. I should let you introduce yourself, too.
Well, nice to make your acquaintance, Professor. My name's Lysithia. And let me correct what Claude said. If anyone's gonna leave the class in the dust, it's me. I only hope you're willing to skip past the basics and practice something advanced with us.
Right. Lysithea here is what you'd call a prodigy. Her magical prowess is really something to marvel at. She's the only one in our class right now that can even use magic, actually. On request, Lady Rhea even allowed her to skip a year in the Officers' Academy. If you go through her student file, I don't doubt you'll find some pretty good scores.
My parents told me I was emanating strong auras of magic ever since I was born. It's a gift I know I can't waste. I promise to blow you away with what I learn. And that's why I... Weird. Really weird. Have we met before, Professor? It's so strange. It feels like we bumped into each other recently. But I feel like I would have remembered someone like you.
If you do recognize Teach, that would be pretty great news. You know, with their whole amnesia thing going on.
No, never mind. It was just a bit of deja vu. No big deal.
Huh. Okay. I guess we can get started then. I mean, on your say-so, of course, Teach. We know the drill for the most part. We pick out one of those little wooden practice weapons and go through whatever training regime you outline, yeah? Although I guess for spell practice, you'll have to do things a little differently. I'm sure you've already got it all planned out. Ready, guys?
Are you kidding? Been waiting for this part all day!
Amazing! You make spellcasting and sigil summoning seem so easy. I already know how to cast a bit of fire, but maybe soon I'll even know how to use some of the dark arts. That would be incredible. Mom and Dad would be proud. You know, Professor, they never told me why I was born so adept with magic. Our house doctor actually told us it's some kind of birth defect, but he never really explained it. I guess I should be happy about it, but it makes me a bit nervous sometimes. Like I might accidentally hurt someone. It's part of the reason why Mom and Dad made me come to this academy. If you can teach me how to control it, I'd really appreciate it. I think I'm already getting slightly better.
Lysithea. I can feel her mana. So vibrant. I see. So she's the second of three. She was so close to being perfect. But not quite. She would have been perfect. But the church would not let it happen. But you are perfect. That's why I love you.
Professor? You went quiet for a second there. You know, being so close like this, I can actually feel a bit of your mana. I think this is what's so familiar about you earlier. I've never seen your face before, but your energy, it feels like home. Sorry, I'm not creeping you out or anything, am I? I don't mean to be weird. Like I said, it's probably just some deja vu. I should go concentrate on this sigil.
Whoa, check out what's happening over there. Lysithia's really doing magic.
Oh, wow, you're right. It's always so surreal to actually see it in action.
Oh, they call that a sigil, right? I remember some of the terminology from our books.
That's right. You know, maybe you should be the next one in our class to learn spellcasting. Somehow, I have a feeling you'd have a real knack for it.
Yeah, he's right. You're real smart, Marianne. You read all those books and stuff. I bet you could do it no sweat. Honestly, I really don't get any of that magic mumbo-jumbo.
Same, Raphael. I'm not afraid to admit that magic just kind of goes over my head. I think I remember my aunt being good at it, though.
Ooh, maybe I should learn magic too. Thinking about it, if I can use magic, I won't have to get dirty or sweaty from training ever again. Lysithia, you can give me a few pointers, right?
Trying to concentrate here.
I gotta say it, all this training's got me starving. Is the lesson over yet?
Not yet. We've still got a few minutes left to go. Just hang in there, big guy.
Thanks for today, Professor. That was really something. No doubt I'm gonna get even better with your lessons. I'm starting to look forward to the rest of the year. You're teaching the Blue Lions and the Black Eagles too, right? Well, I promise we won't fall behind. We'll knock their socks off at the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Oh, right. Teach doesn't know about that. It's just a sporting event, really. Held once a year, it pits the students of each house against each other in combat. You have to be the last one holding an old sacred ribbon before time runs out. It sounds intense, but it's just about having fun, don't worry. I think it's, about 2 months away, maybe?
That's right. I can't wait to win it. I can only imagine how my parents will react to that. I'm already getting kind of anxious about it.
Ah, good. You're still here. I was worried I would struggle to find you. Lady Rhea has asked to speak with you. Please, follow me to her chambers.
Whoa, the look on your face has got me worried. What's going on?
Nothing to concern yourself with. It's just the professor that Lady Rhea needs to see for now. It's urgent business.
Well, alright.
Take care of yourself, Professor.
I came as fast as I could, and I brought the professor with me. Will you explain what this is about now?
First, calm yourself, Seteth. It concerns me whenever I see you so stressed.
How could I not be? You said the situation in question was most dire.
Yes, but we must keep our wits about us, lest we fail because of uncontrolled panic. My child, we have a serious matter that must be dealt with post-haste. Our monastery scouts have reported a large group of corrupted beasts currently occupying the hills leading up here. They are most likely being attracted to the black box, buried in the foundation that Garreg Mox stands upon. I fear that this may be the case for some time now, but the scouts seem to have confirmed my suspicions.
The black box. You don't mean...
Yes. Since you are not familiar with the teachings of the church, my child, I am aware that you do not know what the black boxes are. Ancient writings and scriptures tell us the history of this land, when the goddess herself and the mighty Sero still roamed this earth, as well as the great darkness that they fought. The goddess Sothis created a beautiful world for her people, a paradise, but with it came the challenge of defeating a terrible, powerful monster. One that had been born from the malice hidden within the hearts of every mortal. It threatened to consume every fiber of existence, and the goddess knew it had to be stopped. However, the monster could not be killed or halted by conventional means. It defied both the goddess's will and even death itself. Many good souls lost their lives trying to find a method of slaying it. The conflict ended when Sothis decreed that it needed to be sealed away. Using weapons created by the goddess herself, known as the Ion Relics, the beast was separated into 6 pieces, which were then placed into boxes that were inscribed with her magic.
Yes, those inscriptions were powerful seals, so powerful that they could never be replicated by another. It is such ancient magic that its true nature is now shrouded in mystery, never to be fully comprehended. I don't think anyone ever expected them to fail.
They have not failed. They have succeeded at holding back the darkness since the beginning of this land's history, and they will continue to hold. However, it's possible that the boxes are getting worn out. After all, the seals inside are what are special, not the boxes themselves. And that may be why other beasts are now being attracted to them.
Ah, I see. With Captain Gerald gone on his important mission and many deployments of our Knights of Saros positioned elsewhere, you're asking for help from the Professor. I understand the situation is somewhat desperate, Lady Rhea, but we hardly know this person. Asking them to deal with this is...
That's why I'm being deployed. Lady Ray has asked me to deal with this personally. The Professor will just be my backup. I'm pretty sure I can handle this on my own, but having a pair of capable hands with me would still be pretty helpful. And anyone that manages to get the Bladebreaker to sing their praises is a hell of a capable one in my book.
Either way, we're coming.
Can't let something like this slip by.
Castor, Halia, you dare enter the Archbishop's chambers without permission?
You, too?
Hello, Rhea. It's been years. We want in on this mission, and we're not taking no for an answer. Might as well spare us all the ensuing argument and just agree.
Doesn't matter if we aren't trained. We'll fight tooth and nail out in the field if we have to.
You think you can start making demands as well? Leave now before I call the...
Enough, Seteth.
Lady Rhea.
Halia, Castor, you have both lived comfortably within Garreg Mox's walls your entire lives, never once asking to leave. Clearly you have a reason now. I want to hear it.
You don't need to know that. We'll refuse to take any more lessons at the Officers' Academy unless you let us go.
So be it. You will not be leaving. Guards, please escort these two out of my chambers.
A dream. We had a dream.
Castor.
Both of us saw the same dream. It was of a black box. We figured we should see one of them for ourselves to find out what it could mean.
You want to glean meaning from a dream? Surely you two are old enough to know how ridiculous that is. The two of you are out of line.
That is fine. I permit you to join the Professor and Thunder Catherine on their mission.
What?
I will explain to you in private. Catherine, will you be able to keep Castor and Paulia safe?
Sure. Shouldn't be too hard if it's just 2 people. I promise, not even a hair will fall from their heads, Lady Rhea.
Good. Your mission is to simply retrieve the black box and bring it back to Garreg Mach, so that I and our magic scholars can research it and see if it needs strengthening.
Huh? You can make the seal stronger? That's really something.
It's nothing special. Anyone skilled and experienced in mana manipulation can add their own mana to a seal to ensure it holds strong. I doubt it is necessary, but with the sudden increase of corrupted beasts across our land, we must account for everything.
Right. Well, here's hoping the black box doesn't open when we find it.
Not to worry, Catherine. That seal is more powerful than you could ever imagine. Only the might of a goddess could ever hope to open it. It is the corrupted beasts that you need to worry about. Please keep in mind, the box is completely ordinary. Like I said, only the seal laying dormant inside is what matters. Even if the box itself is to be opened, nothing shall escape from it. You will be safe.
Okay. Well, you heard Lady Rhea. We're heading out immediately. Don't worry, I know the way. We'll need a weapon for you, though, Professor. We'll make a quick stop at the Knights Academy and grab you something on our way out. If you could use some of that fancy magic of yours, that'd be great too. Uh-huh. Okay, I admit, I'm not the best with maps, but I'm pretty sure we're going the right way. If you see or hear anything dangerous, you let me know, okay? Good old Thunderbrand will make quick work of them. You guys won't have to lift a finger.
Thunderbrand?
A real beaut, ain't she? Yeah. Took me ages to get my hands on something like this. This sword was my reward for all the time I spent slowly climbing up the ranks of the Knights of Saros.
Weird. It's like I can almost feel the energy of it from here.
No surprise there. This is one of the ion relics that Lady Rhea mentioned to you earlier. Apparently, only 13 of them exist. I got Thunderbrand when I was assigned as Lady Rhea's personal bodyguard. I couldn't believe how lucky I was. I actually rejected at first, but Lady Rhea kept insisting that I was worthy of it. My face must have been bright pink that day. I remember blushing like crazy. The sword didn't even have a name at the time. Lady Rhea let me choose a name for it all by myself.
And you chose Thunderbrand?
What's with that tone? Judging me, are ya?
Judging you? No, I just wondered how you picked the name.
I don't know. By that point, people were already calling me Thunder Catherine, so I thought I'd give the sword a matching nickname, you know?
Ion relics? I haven't heard of them. What are they exactly?
Huh? Oh, I think the legend goes that the Ion relics were gifts from the goddess of Sothis or something. I'll be honest, I don't really know about that kind of stuff. You'll have to ask someone smarter. Other than that, all I know is that they're indestructible. Like, nothing makes a dent in them. Thunderbrand has been around for who knows how long, and it's never even dulled. Which, trust me, it's made fighting a whole lot easier for me. Speaking of which, we still haven't run into any corrupted beasts.
You're right. We've been walking for quite some time now. Rhea made it sound like this forest was infested with them.
Rhea this and Rhea that. Didn't she adopt you two? Shouldn't you be calling her... These damn uglies at least know how to have good timing. Ugh, been a while since I've smelled their stench too. Can't say I really missed it. Alright, it's just 3 of them. That's not bad at all. I'll take them head on. Think you can back me up with some of that magic you got, Professor? Nothing escapes Thunderbrand. Get over here!
Professor, give us a hand with this, would you?
Polly said she noticed a white glow coming from under this dirt. I can't see it myself, though.
That's because the glow only lasted a few seconds, but I promise you I saw it. The ground started glowing the second the beasts attacked. Don't worry about Catherine. She's obviously handling her job just fine. Help us dig down before more of those creatures show up. Either help us or leave. You're useless if you're just going to stand around. I was right. Here it is. This texture, it feels so delicate, as if it's about to break apart at any second.
Careful. If that thing really was made by the goddess during Saros' time, it has to be over 1,100 years old.
What? How do you know that?
I read, sometimes.
You read? You never told me. We're supposed to know everything about each other.
Professor!
Careful now. Keep frowning like that and your face will stick that way.
I just can't go through with it, Xander. I've been trying to tell everyone that, but no one's listening to me!
Well, there are only 3 days left to go now. You agreed to the ritual when we first talked about it. You know, it's a little too late to back out now, right? Besides, it's not like there's an option B. Freya made it pretty clear. This world's done for. Time to move on.
But this all happened before! You know the legends. The people before us abandoned their world as well, and made ours to escape. All we're doing is continuing the cycle. At what point does it stop? At what point do we accept nature's fate?
It's just the stress talking. I know you're not actually giving up. Why do you think we chose the two of you to move on to the next world? It's because you're the best we got, you know? Look out that window and down at the barrier, and what do you see? War. A war that's about to destroy just about everything. That barrier is the only thing between us and the end now. No point in second guessing.
I can't believe it. You're about to die. How can you be so relaxed? But I guess nothing ever phases you.
It's gotta be done. The ritual is what it is. I'm not worried. It's all good with me, as long as it gives you two a chance at a fresh start. You and Sothis. You're gonna do just fine. But there is actually one thing. A little personal request from me. Consider it my dying wish and all that. And part of that wish is that you don't tell anyone I said this. Especially Freya. But just promise you'll remember me, okay?
What?
I know you and I never really got to know each other all that well. Even calling us friends might be a bit generous. The thing is, I'm not really scared of a material death. It's no biggie. We don't actually die. The fibers of our existence just move on and become something else. But I feel like I can admit, I am scared of being forgotten. The thought that one day, someone will think of me for the last time, and never again. Well, to me that is true death. Like, did I ever really exist in the first place? But Freya made it sound like the plan will make you and Sothis immortal in the next world. I know eternity is, long, to put it simply, but if you can remember me for as long as possible, well, that'd be pretty nice.
Xander, I promise, until the end of time, I promise, I will remember you.
Thanks. Like I said, you and Sothis are gonna be alright. We're all counting on you. Verdandi.
What? What was that? What was that?
Quiet down, Caspar. That thing just gave me a pounding headache. Can the box create illusions? Why wouldn't Rhea tell us about that?
What didn't Lady Rhea tell you?
Huh? She's talking about that vision, obviously. Why didn't Rhea warn us that the black box is capable of magic like that?
Visions? Magic? What the heck are you both on about?
Didn't you see it? That man.
I knew these kids were kinda odd, but this is still pretty weird.
We aren't imagining things. We know what we saw.
Yeah, sure. Just hand the box over, okay? I'm carrying it back to Garrick Mach.
Fine, How did...
Come on now. We gotta get to the monastery before the sun goes down.
You saw it too, didn't you?
Caspar?
You did. I can tell. Tell us you did. Tell us we're not crazy. I knew it.
But then why is Catherine saying she didn't see anything? It looks like she doesn't even know the box was opened. Either there's something wrong with her, or more likely, there's something wrong with the three of us.
Something we share in common?
Maybe that was all just another one of your damn nightmares. Maybe you're still messing with us.
Palia, we saw the box open. We saw magic pour out of it. We can't keep blaming the professor for all the weird things happening to us.
Damn. I just realized I played right into Rhea's hands. The look she had in her eyes. She was not going to let us leave Garrick Mach. It was only when you told her that we had a dream about the black box that she changed her mind.
But why?
She probably knows what's happening to us, or at least has some kind of idea about it. It's why she's been treating us like guinea pigs for so long. I bet this mission was just a veiled experiment, like all the other experiments she's tried on us. She wanted to see what the box would do to us.
But how did it open? I thought Rhea said only the goddess could break the seal.
I don't know. Rhea said that the seal and the box are different, that the box can open without the seal being compromised, so I guess that's it.
So, what do we do?
Well, the most important thing is that we don't tell Rhea we saw anything. It's about time we stop doing what she wants.
But shouldn't we ask her about it? Maybe she'd explain the vision at least.
Are you kidding? She's been secretive of just about everything in our lives. You think she'd ever tell you the truth now? Listen, for now, we'll keep quiet. Pretend that everything went fine. The less information we feed Rhea, the better. But if she's right, if the beasts of Fodlan really are being attracted to the black boxes, we have to stay out of it. I'm not playing her game, whatever it is. Okay?